we let Mavericks go out on their own, they'll destroy the league.
What we normally put in a sponsorship, we were looking at Nike.
The rules of the NFL at that time, we were prohibited from making a deal with Nike.
We ought to be doing this the hard way.
The problem was the sponsorship was done at the league level. And so that if the league signed with Reebok or Coca-Cola, everybody went with Reebok and Coca-Cola.
The NFL is a league, but what it really is a partnership of very successful individuals.
NFL owners have been kind of a club for a long time. You picture these guys lighting expensive cigars and locking everybody else out.
It was more of a gentleman's game, but that game is also a business.
After ticket sales and broadcast rights, licensing team logos and trademarks is a top source of NFL revenue. For 32 years, the league split the money equally. Critics say such sharing is socialized sport, doomed to failure.
With socialism, you had nobody making any money.
We made what we had.
And the sources of revenue were not enough.
The Cowboys account for a fourth of all the merchandise sold, but get only a 30th of the profits.
My plan was each of the clubs do their own selling of their own marks and logos.
The taste of a new generation is now the taste of the Dallas Cowboys.
Jones announced the sale of stadium soft drink rights to Pepsi for some $20 million over 10 years, in defiance of the league's huge national deal with Coca-Cola.
He spent millions upon millions of dollars to build up the team, so he wants a return on his investment in the Cowboys, and this is one sure way to get it.
We get bought American Airlines and the Dallas Cowboys. I just want to put that in the conversation.
It's easy to say that seems logical, but at that point in time, it was against the practices and the policies that we had worked under for decades. If you're the traditionalist, you think that the egg is being broken.
Eddie DeBartolo commenting on the deal, saying, quote, it's like a drug addict that's shooting up heroin when you know you're going to die one of these days. It's not right.
And Commissioner Paul Tagliabue also objected to that.
You have a successful philosophy for 75 years. You hold it pretty safe.
I have such respect for Paul Tagliabue, but on many things we listen to different music.
With our great game and name, we need to be associating ourselves with the Heisman Trophy winners in every field. And Phil Knight and Nike does that.
This is not, I repeat, not a marketing scheme.
We were the underdog. We were the upstart in the industry. If you're coming into business as a newcomer, you have to create a lane.
It's gotta be the shoes.
Nike's young and irreverent.
We like to wake people up.
Phil Knight had taken our passion for great athletes and converted that to the marketing of those shoes.
Nice shoes.
And made me want to wear them, thinking that I might be able to run faster if I put them on.
Nike has been trying for years to land a deal with NFL properties, but has been shut out.
The NFL wouldn't make a deal with Nike because they had a deal with Reebok. They were so focused on control, they lost sight of the audience that Nike would bring to them. That's when I said, call Jerry Jones.
Once again, Jerry Jones has a business deal against NFL properties.
When Jerry and I walked across the end zone on national TV, we were two people rebelling against the NFL.
The press release released by Jerry Jones, the headline is Cowboys owner bucks NFL again. So if that's not an in your face, well,
You almost felt the need to throw something at the television.
Anytime that you're pioneering, you're going to upset a lot of people.
It's probably the most fun I had as CEO at night.
I think the owners are trying to figure out if Jones is a genius or he's just a jerk.
He was thumbing his nose at the league and moving ahead with his plan to reconfigure the way the NFL did business.
It was hard not to notice the Cowboys have gone corporate.
My job was to put Nike at the stadium, down absolutely every place that would hold a swoosh.
There is a new look to Texas Stadium. There's that Nike logo here, there, everywhere.
I called my dad and I'm like, I just switched the stadium.
Mr. Jones, I see you have your Nike pin on there. Is Green going to take over football?
I'm in the NFL to compete for Super Bowls.
Just about everything that can have a logo on it at Texas Stadium now does. Going against the league's
structure and signing his own deal, he's able to generate that much more money. The league owners aren't too happy about it.
The spirit of cooperation and partnership in the league is obviously hasn't been violated.
Look at it from a different perspective.
Pro football's a business. I think Jerry Jones is doing the right thing. Trying to get us a winner.
Cowboys owner signed a deal yesterday making American Express the official credit card of Texas Stadium, despite the fact that Visa is the official credit card of the NFL.
He's going to play the game his way because he wants to win.
The owner's biggest fear may be that Jones is using the millions from these sponsorship deals to sign top free agents, tipping the competitive balance of the league.
So what would be the 15, 20 million?
They were $200,000 under the salary cap, and all of a sudden, Jerry, wow, $13 million.
I'm not sure if it is Jerry's money, Nike's money. I think it's on its way down.
The marriage of Nike and the Cowboys. It says just do it when Jerry Jones does it.
And again, Deion Sanders, how many years of Super Bowls are you going to win? You might as well just announce it and forget playing the game.
When I got to Dallas, Mike said, kind of Dallas Cowboys is different. Like that star on your helmet is different. You really don't understand it until you get here and you come, but playing for the Cowboys is different, man. And I couldn't wait to put on that uniform, man.
After a 9-month absence and ankle surgery, Primetime makes his official return to his Brooklyn gig.
They were still a pretty good football team before he got there. In fact, I think right now the Cowboys are the best team in the NFL. Deion Sanders on offense and defense.
When Dion came in, it was over. Come on, let's get this thing done. More than just a great athlete, we love you because they Dion ran such a slam-time defense.
You can call it cocky or arrogant, but we convinced that we're good.
The addition of Dion, we were very good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
This is a little piece of cowboy heaven. Cowboy fans.
What an amazing franchise this is. I mean, think about the star power here. Sanders, Aikman, Smith, Irvin. Barry deserves his share of the credit for the way that he has this Cowboy team play.
Out of control. That is the phrase several NFL owners have used to describe Cowboys owner Jerry Jones and his so-called ambush marketing tactics. Well, today the owners huddled in Atlanta.
When you have a partner who's willing to say, I don't care about your rules, how do you stop them?
The NFL is taking America's team to court for some $300 million.
The league claims owner Jerry Jones' advertising agreements with Nike and Pepsi violate the league's revenue sharing plan.
You just wanted to keep the class and keep the dignity.
It's not about soda pop and cola and shoes and logos, do-rags and that stuff. It's about servicing the fans in a high-class way with stability.
It takes a lot for a league to sue a club. It was not just Paul Tagliabue, it was owners that made that decision.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
One of the leagues we made for $300 million because they were going to take my team. And that would have taken the team, and I knew it.
There is no doubt in my mind that the NFL is trying to intimidate the Dallas Cowboys.
I really felt like I had my back against the wall.
I understand politics, but intimidation, being a bully, be careful.
But I was cutting and shooting.
It's official. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones sued the NFL today, $750 million antitrust. It's a countersuit from the league's legal action, trying to block the Cowboys' various independent business deals.
It's an illegal cartel, and it is a cartel.
Jerry was not afraid to take that fight. And it was a difficult period of time for the NFL.
Jones marched into the owners' meeting eager to defend his right to sign sponsorship deals with Pepsi and Nike.
Not only wants the side contracts approved, he now wants a federal court in New York to end NFL control over a team's logo and trademark.
It became pretty ugly. There were no punches thrown, but there was screaming and there was a good deal of animosity. And there were some owners that wanted Jerry out of the league.
Well, rest assured, one thing Jerry Jones is not is naive. Jerry's fight is apparently headed for court next year.
At the late meeting, we had finished up a lot of the business, and they said, now, Jerry, you're gonna have to leave because of your lawsuit, and the other owners will stay in here and discuss it. And so I said, okay, I get it, and so I walked almost out of the room. And then all of a sudden, I just swelled up and teared up. And I just couldn't help it, and I turned around to all the owners, every owner. I said, guys, I said, I want you to know this. If you win, I know you're going to take the team. But if I win for $700, I'm going to collect every fucking penny. I don't care how many years go by or what. I'm going to get it because you cut me deep here. Walked out.
A wonderful day at Texas Stadium, a great day for football. And the Dallas Cowboys entertain the world champion San Francisco 49ers, a game we waited for a long, long time.
But just how big is this game? Dallas stellar 8-1, and the Niners slumping at 5-4.
You're talking about the emotions.
It's a former team, former players. They know you, you know them. It's something inside of you that wants to whoop them, you know, and then high step them and dance on them like, come on, dog.
Can you sum up all the time and effort and money that you have spent to make this team better than San Francisco?
I personally spent over $45 million in bonuses.
Don't forget what happened last year.
I don't give the 49ers any hope at all of winning this game.
Everybody can go. Wide open is Jerry Rice. Off to the races is Jerry Rice. Rice, touchdown for Germany.
Jared took us out. They had a great game plan. They really did.
Aikman's gonna throw it. Blitz coming. You have to get rid of it. Aikman. Irvin lost it. Hands headed for the end zone. Another touchdown for San Francisco. The 49ers are on the rock now.
I always say this. The road to a championship is never paved smoothly. It's always paved with peaks and valleys. The peaks most people can deal with. It's the valleys.
San Francisco 49ers absolutely destroyed the Cowboys 38-20.
Aikman is very upset. Hey guys, there's a fucking embarrassment out there. Fucking junior league.
Troy Aikman told me he's going ballistic in the locker room because they're competing with themselves.
Behind the scenes of the 95 season, right from the start, the Cowboys had a problem. At the time, I was writing a book, and Jerry Jones gave me, I'm not exaggerating,